Hi Scrappers, this is Sandy from Scrapbooks Blessings. Today I'm going to share with you how to do a corner book marker. I did one for our April Calendar Girls blog hop on my blog. I did a photo tutorial one and I thought I'd do a video one for you. So let's get started. These are very simple to do, and literally if once you get the hang of it you can do them, pop them out in less than 5 minutes. But we're going to start with a piece of cardstock. This is a 4x4 square, and it's a heavier weight cardstock. You don't want something too flimsy because you'll be using it over and over again in your books. So all you have to do is grab a pencil, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to mark at the 2-inch point. You're going to rotate it 9 degrees, do another 2-inch mark, and then you're going to do a third one. So when I come back, I have my 3 points, all at 2-inch. Okay. Now here, my board is a Martha Stewart scoreboard, and if you notice at the 6-inch, I went ahead and I put the little marks there. That's to help me line up for my diagonal cuts. So all I have to do is go ahead and I'll line up one mark to the other. There you go. And then all I'm going to do is just quickly score the diagonal. Score the diagonal. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. And I'll line it up. And then I'll score again. I have to press a little harder because it is a heavier cardstock. And then once I have here, I have my 3. I don't know if you can see my score lines. Can you see them? There you go. You can kind of see my score lines. So once I have this here, all I need to do is just go ahead and I'm going to fold it down. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Fold. And it is a little heavier, so you do have to put a little more oomph into it. Like I said, you want a heavier cardstock. Okay. So that triangle piece there, that's going to make like your pocket for the inside where you slide your page or your book. Okay. At this point, what I'm going to do is grab my glue. You can use the tape on the roll. I'm just going to use my little tape runner here. And I'm just going to do a couple strips of tape across the panel here. Get that good. And then what I have is I just have a scrap piece of paper, pattern paper, nothing fancy. And instead of doing all the measuring and trying to get, all I'm going to do is just slap this right on. I'm all for easy. The easier the better. Okay. And then when I flip it over, you see the point here? All I'm going to do is go ahead and cut that. So no extra folding, no extra measuring. Just 2 little quick cuts. Put the little edge over there. Get rid of my scrap paper there. When I flip it over, there we go. That's the beginning of my bookmark. Okay. Now for the fun part. So let me go ahead and get rid of my scoreboard. And underneath, I have everything I'm going to need to embellish my bookmark here. Okay. One of the things you want to remember is you want this relatively flat because it's going to be inside of a book. So if you put too much embellishment, so you make it too much like 3D, it's going to raise it up and then your book's not going to lay flat. So one way to kind of beat that is I use the pattern paper. This one was a journal. It's when it came in the pattern, had all the journals and the sayings. But what I wanted is I just wanted this frame here. So it looks like a paper with the mat with the paper. Okay? But it's flat. So that's going to work perfect for my needs. So what I'm going to do here is just go ahead. And I didn't do anything fancy as far as measuring. I just cut out the little journal tag. So this tag would be, oh goodness, what are we? It's a 2.5 by 2.5, just so you know. Okay. So it's starting to come together. Now, this here is just chipboard. Thank you. I went blank there for a second. But it has the sticker adhesive on the back. So I'm just going to peel that off. And then I'm going to go ahead and just line it up. Put it down. Easy. And then I have a little tag here that says happiness. That matches. And it has the adhesive on the back too. I'll just go ahead and put it on the bottom there. So that's the beginning. Let me show you to us. Little flowers and happiness. Now this part here, I wanted a little embellishment on the bottom. This I cut out of 4 inches. It's on the Accents Cricut cartridge. I have it right there. So all I'm going to do, sorry, grab my glue pen. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to glue that down. Easy. I'll just line it up. Well, let's go this way. Okay. Now, to kind of give it a little pizzazz, I have glossy accents, which you can get at the craft store. And if you put it thin, the thinner the layer you put of glossy accents, the faster it's going to dry. So I just want this to pop a little bit like the happiness. So I'm just going to put a little skinny layer on the happiness. Okay, and then I have stickles. This is frosted lace stickles. I love my stickles. I do stickles on 75% of all my projects. And if you do the frosted lace or the diamond or icicles, any of those stickles, then the color kind of pops through, so you don't lose all your color. So all I'm going to do is just take my stickles, and I'm just going to put them in the middle of the flowers. And this will dry really pretty, and it'll give a little bit of sparkle. I'm a sparkle and bling girl. Okay, and there, you have it, done. 5 minutes. And you have the perfect corner bookmark. So that's it. Thank you for stopping by. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.